What's up, guys? I hope you're having a blessed Friday. I think they call it I Don't Care Friday. I think that's what it's called. But anyway, so if you're new to my videos, my wife and I just got approved for foster care 2 Fridays ago. And we just got our first placement a couple days ago. So I wanted to share with you guys a little bit of that story, a story of our first placement and kind of what led up to it. And yeah, so after we had gotten approved, it took a little while, and before us, we thought we'd get a call that weekend after we got approved. We thought it would happen really fast. And our first call was on Monday, the Monday after we got approved, and we got a call for 3 kiddos. It ended up not working out for those 3, and then we got another call shortly after for 1 kiddo, and that ended up falling through because the kid didn't like dogs, and we have dogs, and so it just wasn't a good fit, I guess, because we're gonna have dogs in our house, and so I think they ended up finding her a home. And then we got a call for the kiddos we have now on Tuesday. We got a call about 5 o'clock, and or 5:30, saying that 3 kiddos had been pulled in the morning and that they were looking for a home. I guess I would never go into the details of why or anything like that, but I guess they had spent most of the day, calling kinship, and finally, looking, after they exhausted that, they started looking for foster homes. So we got the call. Now, originally we were approved for 4 kids, and they were looking, there was 3 of the kids that we got a call for. So we decided to take 2 of them because it's our first placement, and we just want to make sure that we got a lot of the kinks out in us. What do we need, the stuff we need, finding daycares, enrolling in school. We want to have that stuff kind of figured out, so we don't have too many kids. But we got a call for 3, so we took 2 of them. There was a 3 and a 4-year-old, and a 6-year-old was the bigger sister. So the 6-year-old went to a different foster family, and we got the 2 younger ones. And they arrived about 10:30 that night, and they weren't scared. I think they maybe were just tired or something. They seemed energetic. They didn't seem like they were worried about coming into our home or anything like that. And so, we got them ready for bed, and they slept. They slept for about a little over 12 hours. They were exhausted, I'm sure. But the next day, went well. We ended up having a play date yesterday, and with their big sister, because we were open to taking the 3rd sister, the 6-year-old, if we felt like we wanted to observe her first. So the agency that we go through, that's kind of the middleman, that's kind of our advocate when interacting with DHS, suggested that we have a play date with a 6-year-old so we can see how they all interact, if they mesh well with us and everything. And so that happened yesterday, and it did go really well. And so we ended up taking the 6-year-old. So yesterday was exhausting for me because I think my wife called it we're insta parents, but it was exhausting because my wife had to go enroll the kids into daycare and then figure out the school situation for the 6-year-old. And I was left with the kids, and they had me running ragged, and I never felt so exhausted. But that was just day 1, and there was no like, oh man, what did I get myself into? It wasn't that. It was just, just you're 0 to 60, you're a dad, and it was actually a really great experience because you never really know if you're gonna be a good parent, when it's like that quickly. And so but no, they did well. I was exhausted at the end of the day, and my wife was just like, after she had gotten home, she's like, why don't you just go out for a few hours and just kind of recharge your batteries, and I thought that was so great for her to do, because I am a little bit of an introvert, so I do like to have a time to myself, just to kind of recharge my batteries and everything. And so I thought that was really great that she did that. But you know, I feel like we had a lot of anxiety. Well, not a lot of anxiety. We were really nervous with that first placement, not anxiety. We were really nervous with that first placement because we had never had our own placement before. And so that whole experience, and then, you know, just everything happened so quickly. And so, but you know, the kids that we have gotten are, they're just cute as a button. All three of them are cute as a button. There's 2 girls and 1 boy. And it's kind of funny because you know, I'm so happy we got a boy, because I don't know what it is, but you know, a man's got to have his son, you know, his boy. You know, I know he's not my son, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, having a boy and to invest in and kind of raise. So that was really great for me. And he's a ball of energy, and he's super cute and everything. So well, we're really excited about the kids that we have gotten, and we're thinking this is probably going to be a year to a 2-year placement. We're not sure, you know, of course, I mean, anything can happen, but we're thinking that's probably going to be around the time frame for the parents to work their plan and everything. And like I said, you know, we're not here, foster parents aren't here to take away kids. That should never be your mentality going into it, ever. You know, the goal is always reunification until the judge says that it's not. And that's the mentality that you always have to have. And the big thing that we were nervous about too is just the emotions of it. You know, because you get these kids and you get invested into them and everything, and you just get emotional. You know, you get kind of emotionally invested into them and everything. So that's something that you know, we're gonna have to eventually probably come to grips with. That eventually these kids are, hopefully, God willing, you know, or the parents will get their work their plan and get on a good path, and the kids can reunite with their mother, because that's the ultimate goal, is for kids to be with their family as long as it's safe and, you know, it's the right thing, obviously. So anyways, guys, look for more videos from me. I want to try to keep these videos as short as I can, but try to communicate the message. I still haven't got a schedule kind of worked out yet on the videos. It's kind of just when I can do it. I do all my videos on my lunch hour, just to kind of touch base with you. That's why I'm in my car. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed already and you want to kind of follow along with our journey with these foster kids and our foster care experience, then hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and I would be thrilled if you would tag along with me and my wife as we go through this foster care journey. I hope you guys take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I hope you have a blessed weekend. Y'all take care.